What's up, YouTube? This is MathWiz97, and welcome to a new Pokemon series on this channel. The successor, I guess, to the Coliseum series I've been running. This is a Nuzlocke series. This is Pokemon Fire Red. This is the Pokemon Fire Red Nuzlocke. I haven't done a Nuzlocke since 2014 for my Pokemon Sapphire Nuzlocke, and we all know that that series was of the greatest quality. Yeah, 2014 me certainly was a much better YouTuber than the YouTuber I am now, but I'm going to try my best to top my previous work. Hello there, glad to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People affectionately refer to me as the Pokemon Professor. This world is inhabited far and wide by creatures called Pokemon. For some people, Pokemon are pets. Others use them for battling. As for myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. But first, tell me a little about yourself. Now tell me, are you a boy or are you a girl? Well, are we talking like over like voice? Or not? Yeah, like is this some sort of like internet messenger thing? You just do not see me? I am here. I am a boy. Let's begin with your name. What is it? So, I had another thing I was doing on this save file that I completely forgot about. I haven't touched it in at least a year. But I kind of like the trainer name I had, so we're going to be honest. That's what I'm going to go with for the name. Anyways, this is a Pokemon Fire Red Nuzlocke, which means that if anybody, if you have Pokemon and it dies, then they're dead. They're dead. Like if it faints, it's dead forever. And I guess if we're honest, then I guess my rival has to be dishonest. Or what's another way to say it? I don't know if that'll actually fit. Dishon, dishon, dishon. I don't know. Okay, so dishonest isn't gonna work. What's another way to say dishonest? You are a liar. You are a not telling the truth person who's a... I don't know what to do for the name, so we'll do if dishonest doesn't work. Thesaurus.com tells me that we're going to call him corrupt. That's it's an antonym. I don't think it's quite the... I don't know if it's a direct antithesis to honesty. But I mean, it's close enough. So yeah, we are honest. My rival is corrupt. There we go. But this Nuzlocke is going to be different than the last one that I did. The last one was just kind of the standard, you have to nickname every Pokemon. Any Pokemon that faints is considered dead. Then there was also, okay, so text speed I already have set to fast. This seems to all be in working order. The other thing last time was Dupe's Claws, so we are going to have Dupe's Claws in effect. However, I am going with a different sort of rule, a self-imposed rule for this challenge, and that is any Pokemon that I catch. So the first 6 that I have in my party, I cannot switch them out until somebody faints. So whatever the first 6 Pokemon are that I catch, I'm stuck with them until they faint. So that'll be interesting. So that way when a Pokemon, I guess when the first Pokemon faints, then I'll have free reign with whatever I switch to, but I have to stick with the main 6, whatever I have. So whatever I replace that fainted Pokemon with, I'm stuck with that new set of 6 until something dies. So this could be fun, this could be very interesting. I almost considered not implementing Dupe's Claws, but I think I want to try this out first before I add that extra rule. Let me think. Oh, that's right. I told you to come. Just wait. Here, Honest. There are 3 Pokemon here. Haha! The Pokemon are held inside these Pokeballs. When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer, but now in my old age, I have only these 3 left. You can have one. Go on, choose. Hey, Gramps, no fair. What about me? Be patient, Corrupt. You can have one too. Alright, so I'm not choosing what I have. I'm gonna go by my trainer ID. So the last digit is a 9. So I guess that means I'm stuck with the third Pokemon, which is Charmander. Right? That's how that works, because, yeah, 1 through 3 is grass, 4 through 6 is water, last is fire. We're already off to a great start, starting with the starter Pokemon that is the most difficult to fight Brock and Misty. This is wonderful. So we're starting with a Charmander, and considering that I can't switch Pokemon from whatever I get, I really hope that I can catch a Mankey, because otherwise we're gonna be in some deep trouble. So, for the nickname, I'm gonna call this guy Charchasm, as in, like, sarcasm, but it's a Charmander. Charchasm, yes. That's what we're going with. I'll take this one, then. So, Corrupt has got his Squirtle. And now for the ultimate challenge. If we lose here, it's over. Wait, honest, let's check out our Pokemon. Come on, I'll take you on. Yeah, that was some pretty bad vocal delivery on my part. I could have done that better. Rival Corrupt. Sent out Squirtle. So yeah, the rule, we're still having Dupe's Claws. As far as items go, I'm going to restrict myself that I can't use an item in battle unless my opponent uses an item. So, held items are fine, but like I can't use a potion unless my opponent uses a potion. So this could be a very interesting series, not being able to switch anything out, restricting myself as far as items go. I don't know. I don't think there's any other clauses I want to implement. I know I could probably do... I know Second Look had an interesting stipulation for his, which I think he got from... did he get it from Monkey Joe? No, who did he get it from? He mentioned it in some other Nuzlocke he got it from. But the rule that you can only use so many Pokemon, like as many as your opponent uses, as far as gym battles go, I don't think I'm going to implement that one here. I kind of want to test this whole not being able to switch anything and see how that works. So I do get healed after that fight, right? Okay, I do. I didn't want to just plunge forward into my own demise because I forgot to heal. So obviously I don't have any Pokeballs here, so these encounters do not count. But whatever I catch on this first route, obviously it has to be the first thing I see, because that's the rule of a Nuzlocke, is you catch the very first one you encounter. Unless it's a dupe. If it's a duplicate, something I've already caught before, I cannot catch it via Dupe's Claws. So that will at least help me not perhaps get massacred by having a Charmander and like 3 Rattata going into my fight against Brock. But I'm thinking for a future Nuzlocke, I may end up casting aside Dupe's Claws, because I think that would make it all the more challenging if I had like a team of 6 Rattata trying to fight the gyms. I think that'd be really interesting. But we're not going to do that here. I do plan on doing more Nuzlockes after this one. I know I haven't done one since 2014. That was the Sapphire Nuzlocke that I mentioned earlier. So if you want to watch that series, you can. It was 2014, so I will not promise that it is of the greatest quality. But it's a Nuzlocke, it's Pokemon, it's more content, so that also exists if you're interested in that. I'm also still going to be running my Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team series alongside this. At least I was going to, until my 6.5-hour recording file corrupted, so now I have to go back and re-record the whole session! Ah! So yeah, Mystery Dungeon is going to be on hold for a bit until I can get that footage back. I plan on having these videos two Pokemon videos a week. One is going to be this, taking the place of Coliseum, and the other is going to be the Red Rescue Team series. So this should be fun, getting Pokemon back into the channel. At least for right now, I do have plans that after this Nuzlocke, I can definitely do... I think I'm going to try to go up through the generations so that hopefully by the time I reach 4th generation, I can get my hands on a 3DS capture card or just something to record DS footage that isn't an emulator, because I don't like using emulators. That's just my personal, not beef, what's the word I'm looking for? My my gripe, my nuances. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but it's just a weird. I don't like using them. I don't really care for playing, like, the feel of playing emulators. I've said it before in previous series, but it's just not the same playing. Even though this is on the Game Boy player on the GameCube, so it's not exactly the real Game Boy experience, but I still feel like this is better. It's homier than, like, playing it on a computer where I'm just using my keyboard or whatnot, or, like, having a controller attached to it. I'm sure eventually I'll get over that once I do eventually get a PC that is capable of doing more gaming stuff. But as of right now, there aren't any. I don't play a whole lot of video games, a lot of diverse video games, so there's no reason for me to have a gaming PC, really. So, oh, I could have used Ember there. I don't know why I didn't, but whatever. Charcasm, just scratch its eyes out. Yes. So I can go get these Pokeballs, and then we can be in business. But yes, I am playing this on the GameCube, on the Game Boy player, if you did not recognize the visual here. What's up, Oak? Oh, honest, how is my old Pokemon? Well, it seems to be growing more attached to you. You must be talented as a Pokemon trainer. What's that? You have something for me? Yeah, take this parcel. I'm not a delivery boy. Ah, it's the custom Pokeball. I had it on order, thank you. Gramps! I almost forgot. What did you call me for? Oh, right. I have a request for you two. On the desk there is my invention, the Pokedex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. Honest and corrupt, take these with you. Yeah! Now I'm a full-fledged Pokemon master. In the making. You can't get detailed data on Pokemon by just seeing them, you must catch them to obtain complete data. So here are some tools for catching wild Pokemon. 5 Pokeballs, yeah. So the first thing I'm going to do is go to that Pokemart and buy some more. This won't always work, however. A healthy Pokemon can escape, you have to be lucky. To make a complete guide on all the Pokemon in the world, that was my dream. But I'm too old, I can't get the job done. So I want you two to fulfill my dream for me. Get moving, you two. This is a great undertaking in Pokemon history. Alright, Gramps, leave it all to me. I hate to say it, honest, but you won't be necessary for this. I know, I'll borrow a town map from my sis. I'll tell her not to lend you one, honest, haha. Don't bother coming around to my place after this. Well, because I'm a rebel, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go to his place, I'm gonna rob his house. I'm gonna steal all of his maps. And his sister. Gee, that's lazy of him. Here, take this map, because I made 2, I had 2 for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why I have 2, but here, just take it off my hands. I know I could sell it, but wait, hang on. I didn't heal, did I? I did not, so I will have to be at least a little careful. Alright, time to find my first poke. Eventually. There's no way I can make it through this entire route. There we go. So what is it gonna be? What do I have? A Rattata. Okay. So, until this thing dies, I'm gonna have a Rattata on my team. Unless I get a crit here and knock it out, which would be tragic. Okay, it's alive. Good. Oh boy, but it's gonna get a crit on me. That's not ideal. That's not... No, stop that. Just get in the Pokeball. Just join my team, Rattata. 1, 2, 3... No, what? This is the first Pokemon in the game! How could it be that difficult to catch? Fine, I'll scratch you again. I should have just done that from the beginning. Oh boy. Already getting intense. 7 HP left. If a Rattata, a wild Rattata, knocked me out and ended the challenge, that would be terrible. I mean, really, I don't feel like the challenge begins until you actually get your Pokeballs, but, you know, some people could consider the first battle the end of the Nuzlocke. Its fangs are long and very sharp. They grow continuously, so it gnaws on hard things to whittle them down. Give a nickname to the captured Rattata? Yes. That is exactly what I'm gonna do. But what do I want to nickname you? That is the question. I'm clever. I'm original. Is this even gonna work? That is the question. Yes, it will! It will! We're gonna call it Rattatator. Why? Because I don't know. I'm not clever. Rattatator. Sure, I guess. Why not? Why not, right? Now here's the part where I go in and I get wrecked. Against a level 2 Pidgey. This is where Sarcasm meets his end. Okay, so Ember is pretty powerful. Ratatator. I don't know. I do not know. I do not understand what is wrong with me. Everything is wrong with me. So I could go catch one more poke. And then after that, might call it a day for this first episode. The problem with the older games is that it takes forever to get the running shoes. So you can't just go. You have to waddle around like this. So everything's a little slower. Although I guess for say like a faithful remake, I guess that makes sense. Okay, am I gonna get a Mankey or am I gonna be stuck? I'm gonna be stuck. Going up against Brock. Oh, yes! Excellent! I just gotta watch myself here. Okay, I could get one more. I could get one more scratch off. So I might not be totally wrecked against Brock. Okay, it's still alive. I forgot that I wanted to buy more Pokeballs, so I'm gonna do that immediately after this. 1, 2, 3. Yes, got another one. Got another one. Starting to build up the team. We got Sarcasm, we got Ratatator, and Mankey. Light and agile on its feet and ferocious in temperament. When angered, it flies into an uncontrollable frenzy. An uncontrollable frenzy, huh? You got a real wild side. I'ma call you Wilder. Yeah, because they might be wild, but you're wilder. You're wilder than all the other Mankey out there. You are the true primal ape. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. So I'm gonna buy these Pokeballs before I forget, and then I'm gonna heal my team. And then I think that's gonna conclude this first episode of the Pokemon Fire Red Nuzlocke. Thank you for joining me once again. And I think we're on the start of a grand adventure. I thought maybe that was gonna give me I thought it was gonna maybe give me a Premier Ball if I bought 10, but I guess that wasn't implemented in this game. Anyways, thank you for joining me, and until next time, keep on YouTubing.